We're back in the kitchen today. Yesterday I did a video that showed the Goya products that I got as part of my first Buzz campaign from BzzAgent.com. And I got them kind of late in the day, so I didn't have time to do anything with them. So today I'm going to make something. And you can visit BzzAgent.com. I'll put the link down in the description to see what it's all about. But they send me free stuff, and then I try them, and then I give them my opinion. That's all there is to it. I'm not out anything except a little bit of time to fill out some of their surveys, and that's it. So if you're thinking, oh, it's a scam, there's got to be a catch, I was thinking the same thing too, but then they actually sent me stuff, and there is no catch. So if you want to give it a try, it doesn't cost you anything, and you get free stuff. What they sent yesterday was a box of yellow rice mix and a container of adobo seasoning and a can of black beans. And they sent this nice little glossy brochure that had some recipes in it, and they sounded really good, but I didn't have all the stuff that I needed to make those dishes, and I'm not really in the mood to go to the store. So I just scrounged in my pantry to see what I could find to make something out of what I already had on hand. I found a can of enchilada sauce and a package of flour tortillas. So I'm going to make some enchiladas, flour tortilla enchiladas, and I'm okay with that. So I'm going to get this started, and I don't really have a recipe or anything. I'm just going to make this up as I go. I've eaten my fair share of enchiladas. I think I could probably wing it. So there's not really a recipe, but when I get it all put together, I'll tell you what I did. I can't tell you now because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to make it up as I go. So I'll be back. Okay, my enchiladas are assembled and ready to go into the oven, and my rice is ready. What I did, I cooked the rice not quite according to the package directions. I had some carrots and some green onions in the fridge that were approaching that use it or lose it stage, So I just chopped them up and threw them in with the rice. And it said to add 2 cups of water, so I added extra to make up for the carrots, but evidently I didn't add enough extra because it was supposed to simmer for 25 minutes or until the water was gone. The water was gone in like 10 minutes. So, yeah, I think I underestimated the amount of water that I would need. But anyway, but here's the thing though, because water was gone in 10 minutes, and then the rice was still a little bit too crunchy. So I just added some more water in the pot and put the lid on it and let it sit on the stove off of the heat, just let it steam. And then when I took the lid off and stirred it up, it was perfect. So, even with my almost screwing it up, I was still able to save it. And look, it's done perfectly, and the rice came out all fluffy and wonderful. And then I just put about half of the can of black beans in here with it. And I gotta tell you, this is really, really good. The rice has a really good flavor. And it survived despite my trying to help it. I will buy this again. I really like the rice. So I made that. And then for the enchiladas, I just browned a pound of ground beef with some onion. And then, just out of habit, I added a package of taco seasoning mix and water. Because, that's always what I do for when you make, enchiladas or tacos or whatever. Okay, had I been smart, I would have left that out and just used some of that adobo seasoning and some chili powder to see what kind of flavor that would give. But I didn't think about it. So I added a little bit of the adobo seasoning to everything, but everything already pretty much had its own strong flavor to begin with. So I know I didn't get a good representation of how that tastes. I will, at some point, maybe I'll make some chicken with that on it so that I can really see what the flavor's like. But anyway, ground beef and onion and taco seasoning, and then the rest of the can of black beans, which I had rinsed and drained. Mixed all that together, and then I had that can of enchilada sauce. I just put a little in the bottom of the pan, and then took a flour tortilla. Normally I would use corn for enchiladas, but I didn't have corn, I had flour. And I put some of the beef mixture in it, and then a spoonful of enchilada sauce, and then just a little bit of cheese, and rolled it up. Did that with all of them. And then when I got finished, I had a little bit of the beef and bean mixture left over, so I just mixed it with the rest of the enchilada sauce, and then added some salsa. I guess I already put it away. Just a paste, chunky salsa, you know, whatever kind you have. Poured it over the top, and then put cheese on it. And now I'm just going to stick this in the oven until it's all heated up and the cheese is melty, and then I'm going to eat it. But I have to say, so far I'm really happy with everything. The beans, like I ate one of the black beans right out of the can, and I could tell, you know, it was definitely low sodium. You know, that's not something I would normally buy. So right out of the can, yeah, it was kind of bland, but mixed with other flavorful stuff, I don't notice the low sodiumness of them. So, yeah, beans are doable. So, I'll heat this up and let you know how it tastes.